welcome. Here is a quick tutorial on how to remove the upper tensioner on a 4runner 3.0 3VZ motor. When you do that, you're gonna have to remove the intake manifold, and I have that summary on another video on how to remove that. It's so simple, it's just a lot of vacuum lines. That's the only thing that makes it look a little bit crazy, but I didn't have to unplug them all, as I can just put it aside that way. And after removing the intake manifold, you would think that that's it, but actually you're gonna have this casing of wires, and the wires there right on top, and you're gonna push these aside. So you got one option is to do the same as I did and remove the cover. This cover is supposed to be on top of it, and do these clamps with a screwdriver, and it will come off. And you got another option is going around all the wires and disconnect them. As I see, one of the wires goes all the way underneath. Something I noticed is these old motors with a high mileage and low mileage, after many years, you're gonna unplug these injector, whatever, you're gonna have that plastic breaking. And as long as I don't have issues with the injectors or fuel lines, I'm pretty good. I'm satisfied with that. So this works for me. I've pushed the wiring on the side, and it gives me plenty of room there. So right now, there's something else on the way. It's the fuel line. That fuel line is supposed to link the right trim with the left one. And let me grab a screw. Let me grab a box end wrench and do it. I don't know what size it is. It looks like it's 17, but I'll check it. So these ones are 70 millimeter. I'm gonna go ahead and loosen them. Okay. And you're gonna have some gasoline coming out. Just be careful, don't lose the two washers. And when you put it back, don't forget to put them in order, one on this side and one on that side, so you don't leak. So there you go. I will remove the line. Comes from this side to that one, pulled out from the bottom, and we got everything exposed right now, and we can access all our bolts, and we're good to go. Just be easy on anything like wiring, plugs and stuff. These things are old and they got really stiff. And so I removed the full bolts, and I used a ratchet with a short extension, 12 millimeter, and it's all looks like that. Just don't ever be lazy with it. You gotta replace that thing when you do in the timing belt and the water pump, and you just face that and thinking about removing the intake manifold, removing the stuff. Most of the people get a little bit lazy and they don't do it, but this is very important. And what if this thing fails at any certain time, it will not cause any big of a damage, and I don't think that the bearing will be disconnected at all. It's not a very dangerous. If you want to have a clean engine compartment and very good engine sound that doesn't make a lot of noise. And this one, oops, I was gonna move that. Hold on, let's just remove it. Believe me, I never tapped it or anything. It just came loose. So I was just gonna show you how much there is a shake and play in the tensioner cell pulley. But you know, now we just gotta clean this area very well and install the new one. The new one comes already with the new ones comes already with the gasket. If you want to really help with a little bit of silicone, that works, and it's up to you. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video was helpful.